Shore Fishing Films here. I'm on my own again today. Come up to Chesil Beach, try and catch a cod. I've got a couple of bits from before Christmas when we came up before, so watch that while I get these rods ready and I'll get them out. I plan on using 3 rods today. I've got to put one out as far as I can. Got a whole squid on there. Going to put one about, let's say, 50 to 60 yards out. Hopefully there's a trench at the bottom of the beach, but it's been really rough all week, which is the reason I'm here now. It's calmed down, the wind's gone northerly, and there must be, what, a 2 to 3 foot surf, maybe a little bit bigger. So we're going to see. And I've got Ryan's rod, don't tell him, and I've got that in close with a whole squid on it, so that's going to be literally under the rod tip. So the waves are coming up a little bit, say 20-30 feet, so it's going to be 40 feet out, that's all. There's been quite a few big bass caught, so we're going to give it a go and see what we can do. Catch you in a minute. Well, welcome everyone. We have fished all night. We've been fishing this morning, as you can see, but the wind has turned southwesterly. It's directly in our face, and it's about roughly 20 to 22 mile an hour. So the sea is really roughed up. We had one fish on last night, which was definitely a cod, but lost it in the waves. There's a gent just down from us actually. He lost one in the waves just now, so we're going to persevere for a couple of hours, I would have said, at least. It is really windy. But using squid and lugworms. This is a loop rig, and I've stuck the pulley out as far as I can get it. Feed that squid on. Like that. Tie him on a bit. Make sure the hook point is sticking out. So there's the bottom hook, and just go and stick a couple of lugworms on the top hook, which is a pulley panel. Because the wind's in our face, I just want to try and keep the bait smaller so that we can get a bit more distance. So that one hooks onto there. That one hooks onto the genie. And then that one hooks on the bottom. Onto the imp. Just like that. There you go. And this one's not going too far, it's only going in close.
probably what you want. Looks like waiting to me. Could be a little coddling.
No, they're whiting. It's a whiting. Oh well, at least it's not a blank. Tide's coming up a bit now, and as the last few casts, we're going for it. So, we've got on squid wraps of crab, the same with our lug that's left, double squid, all kinds of things going out now. The weather is really off. You'd expect some big cod out there. So what we're doing is short pulleys because the wind is horrendous. I get him on there like that. So little short pulleys around a foot long, 12 inches, with a decent bait on it. And the idea is get it out there, get it on the bottom, and wait for something to swim along. That's all we can do at the moment. See how it goes. Right everyone, we're coming to the end of our session now. We haven't had any, even the whiting have stopped, but in the last ditch attempt I needed to show you my lug bait. Look at that, look, there's about 8 big blow lugs on there. It's got to catch something, hasn't it? It's got to. I'm going to wang that out to see what happens. Get the light on there, hopefully you can see me. There was a guy a bit further down and he just walked past and he said there was 2 other guys fishing further on, about another 20 minutes walk further on. So he said they had a couple of decent cod, about 9-10 pound almost, and there was quite a few caught in the Samlight League yesterday, but that's the other end of the beach. So that's Weymouth end. So on with the decent lug bait, lug and squid, and we'll just see if we can attract in a bigger cod, any cod. See what happens. See if we can get it out there. Cool. Try it. Fast one, it's just on point. It has. Yo! Just watching the other two rods and all of a sudden, bang, 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 on the bass rod. Ryan's rod. That's the one that's in close. If it's 10 yards out, I'll be surprised. So I've just lobbed it back out again. There's obviously some bass going up and down. I think something must have hit it, but didn't take it. It was a little bit tangled, so maybe it was too much in the waves. So I've put it another 5 yards past the wave, so it's a little bit calmer. So come on, you bass! That would be a cracking result. Right, the guys next to me seem to have just had a fish, another fish, so they're not casting that far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a crab bait on. This is fresh crab, and I'm going to stick it out about 50 yards into the middle zone. Just see if I can pick something else up. One of them elusive cod would be nice. Hopefully you can see me doing this. Normally it comes out shaking like hell on camera. So what I tend to do, the smaller crabs I don't tend to cut in half because they just bleed out too quickly. So what I do is I put one on, like that, squeeze this one down, and then I'll wrap this one on as well. So if you don't cut it in half, then normally when they come back in, you can just give it all a nice big squeeze, if you wrap it up well, that is. And you can throw it out again, so you get two casts really. I must admit, I've caught cod up here on literally a fingernail, what's that? A fingernail size piece of crab. When they're swimming along and they smell it, that's what they want. So this one, got me top hook here somewhere. Here it comes. So just going to wrap that round a few times. 1, 2, 3. See that right to the top of the bait there. Check that that point's clear. And there we go. So that is a lovely cod busting, bass busting, anything kind of bait. Just check the hooks are nice and short. So this is going out on my pulley dropper. So I'm going to send this out. I'm sorry you're not seeing a lot while I'm out casting and that. It's a bit difficult. I've only got the camera on a little tripod inside the beach buddy, so we have to do our best, that's all. There we go. Right, get this out. Slack line bite there. Well, there was definitely fish on. Is it conger? It's got to be £5. More? £6, £7, £8 even. Nice fish. Let him calm down, get him unhooked and get him back in. Use the discorder on this one. Oop. Here it goes. Grab me rag for this one. He's off on his own. There we go. Well, that's it for this session. Apart from that conger and one that I missed earlier, I think that was probably a conger as well by the way the bite felt. That's been it. I wondered if, because the wind had gone so northerly yesterday and it is absolutely flat calm, if that had made any difference, and I think it has, to be honest. I've tried squid and I've tried black lug. Don't really have any success. I think all the cod might have moved offshore a little bit. They only like it when it's rough here really, but normally a couple of days after, when it's calmed down, you can still get them. But I don't know, we've tried, we've conquered. So I'm going to pack up now and head back to the car park. It's going to take me a while. The wind's blowing now more sort of that direction from the car park, so we'll be walking into the wind and on the shingle. That's the perks of fishing. Oh well, it's been a really enjoyable night. I'll catch you later on.